What's good, everybody? What's good? Got the best hat on today. I do want to give an update to a story that I kind of brought out a while back, maybe a couple weeks back, about one of the females in our community, our motorcycle community here in San Antonio, who unfortunately lost her life due to a horrible accident. And I say it's an accident because nobody was intending for that to happen to her that night back in February. But the guy, his name, what was his name? I'm gonna tell you his name because it's public record now. You have to turn it off. I'll try it in a second. Give me 1 second. What's his name? Marcus Garcia. I will in a second when I'm done with this video. Yeah, so, they finally caught the guy. They finally caught him. His name is Marcus Garcia. I think he's around like 30 something. He's in his late 30s, I think, or mid 30s. But they finally caught his ass. They caught him. I don't know why it took so long, almost a month, longer than a month. I don't know why it took so long for them to catch him. But I'm seriously disappointed in SAPD right now because not only was he like on the run for this amount of time, but when they finally caught the dude, when they finally got this guy, he had the nerve to fucking lie to the police and tell them that they were racing, him and a friend and a couple of other friends, somebody on another bike. They were racing, having fun, obviously, and he said that she jumped off the bike at a stoplight and got onto another person's bike, and he didn't know that she had even had an accident until the next day or whenever they had put out the news. And he was so, I'm guessing he was so afraid that he didn't really want to put his face out there or, be out in the community because he was probably afraid of getting caught. Anyway, he got caught. And he had the nerve to say that the girl switched motorcycles. Well, SAPD, they countered that, and they pulled multiple surveillance videos from businesses that were on that Calabar Street that she had been found on the next morning. And when they looked at those surveillance videos, they saw that, what did they see? They saw that indeed him and another person on another bike, they were indeed at a stoplight and they were racing. They raced after the stoplight, going about 70 something in a 40 or 45. And what ended up happening is, I guess they got out of view, so they weren't able to actually see the accident. But they basically said they think what happened is that they did not see her get off of Marcus's bike and get onto another bike. So he lied about that. And basically he's trying to get out of it by saying this was somebody else. That other somebody else has not come forward yet. I don't know if they're gonna find him. Pretty sure they're gonna find that person too. But what pisses me off the most, guys, not only do they know his ass is lying, they only gave him a 2nd-degree felony. And that was for racing and causing serious bodily injury and harm to another. That's what they're giving him right now. That's what they're charging him with. They're not charging him with anything else. I think he's getting off extremely light. I think that is, I don't know, it's just, it bothers me so much that this guy left the scene of a crime, an accident. It was an accident to begin with, but he left the scene of the accident, which then later turned into a crime. And they finally catch him, and he lies. They counter his lie, and yet for some reason, he's only getting a 2nd-degree felony for causing serious bodily injury by racing. That's not right. That's not right at all. If an accident truly happened, and whether you were acting a fool or not, you stay on the scene and you make sure everybody is good, and then you deal with the consequences later, right? That's not what happened. So super disappointed, man. In San Antonio Police Department right now, they need to reevaluate. This guy needs to be held accountable. He needs to be held accountable for what he's done. And it's sad, man. The girl died one day before she turned 30 years old, man. One day. She was in nursing school. Like, whole life over. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Again, I try to tell everybody, when you're going out and having fun, just remember that you're not invincible. Just remember that shit can happen at any time, right? And you got to be prepared for it. And, you know, just don't put yourself in a position to where you're compromised, man, because then you're really it's not gonna be good. But anyways, I just want to update you guys. I know a lot of people were asking like why he left her and all that good stuff, but yeah, that's what happened. So we got to do better, fam. We got to do better. We got to take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like we ride together, we vibe together, we go to events, we do these things together as a community. And then, you know, nobody cares about anything until something bad happens, but everybody sees the bad happening, but nobody gets hurt. But when somebody gets hurt, then all of a sudden everybody comes out the woodwork and they're like, oh my God, oh, he always does this, or they always do that, or, you know what I'm saying? It's just like no accountability, man. No, we need to do better as a community, because this is hot garbage. This is trash. Anybody who did what Marcus Garcia did, honestly, should be behind bars for a very long time. It's neglectful. That was neglected. She could have been saved if they didn't leave. I think he needs to spend some time, man, thinking about what happened, trying to atone, because that's just bad, man. That's just bad. And you know, I don't know how the community is going to react, but I would pretty much assume that Marcus is not going to want to be seen on any motorcycle scene here in San Antonio anytime soon, if ever at all, because I don't think people are going to take it very well now that they know that he is the one that is responsible. Anyways, guys, like I said, take everything I said and actually just think about it, and just make sure you look out for each other, man. You know what I'm saying? We're all we got in here. You know, we're all, you and I, we are all we got, because the cagers, people out in the cages, they don't care. And when something happens to us, they shit on us and make everybody out to be a speeding demon criminal who deserved to wreck or be killed in an accident and stuff like that. So, you know, we have to police each other. We have to hold each other accountable and look out for each other. So yeah, man, sad situation, sad all around. It just sucks. So yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.